Hi there, enlightened ones. This is Cheyenne Valentine, here today to teach, inspire, and learn. Okay, in today's episode, I want to talk about the benefits of not eating meat. Okay, I have not consumed chicken, any type of red meat, pork, any of that in like the last maybe 3 years. And I did slip up about, I'm going to say 2 weeks ago. And I went to a buffet and I had some shrimp. So I am not perfect. I am working towards being a vegan, a vegetarian. Basically, I'm trying to skip over vegetarian. Okay, so vegetarians, they don't consume meat, and they also don't consume any products that come from meat. So they don't consume eggs, they don't consume milk, they don't consume cheese. And sometimes, like I had some vegetable fried rice from the Chinese restaurant, and actually it had little pieces of egg in it. So I'm not perfect. I'm working towards being a vegetarian vegan, and I did slip up and have some seafood not too long ago, but I had a little bit of it, but I'm back on track. And I want to tell you the benefits of not eating meat, and they are very great. Okay, so the first benefit is you don't kill and torture innocent creatures. So when you don't eat meat, you're not killing innocent creatures. I mean, what could be more awesome than that? Why do we have to kill innocent creatures to eat? We can eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, pasta, rice, beans, you name it. We don't have to kill another innocent creature. And the reason why I brought this up was because I had a friend, and I went to Job Corps when I was younger, and I had a friend, he stopped eating meat because he said he seen a documentary that showed how they treated the animals in the slaughterhouses. And so at the time I wasn't really there yet, so I kept eating meat. Well, about 3 years ago, I stayed up late one night and seen a documentary where they showed how they treat the animals in the slaughterhouse, and I basically went to bed crying. It was devastating, it was hurtful, and I do not want to do that to another creature, a human being. And I recommend that you look at some documentaries showing how they treat the animals. It's horrific. What if there was a species that was more bigger than us and more intelligent and like to eat us? It probably is one out there, and they do that, and they basically round us up, put us in these little slaughterhouses, and then, you know, eat us for fun and torture us. And how would you like that? I just think that when you come more evolved and more enlightened, you treat other beings with more respect, because you understand these species, you guys are one, and that they got feelings, they got a mother and dad, they got kids just like you do. So why should they be treated in such a manner? If you don't want to be treated like that, you don't want your kids to be eating by another species. I don't think so. So why would you want to do that to any other creature? Okay, moving on. It's easier to lose weight or to maintain your weight when you're not eating meat. So I've always tried to maintain my weight or lose weight over the years, and I noticed that when I was eating meat, it was much harder. And I'm gonna get into the reasons why it was harder. But when you're trying to maintain your weight and be healthy, eliminating meat is so beneficial. I'm not gonna say you're gonna notice. Well, I'm not gonna say you're gonna notice weight loss right away, but over time you definitely will, because your body's gonna get readjusted to the foods that you're eating, and now you're not eating any animal products anymore. And I'm telling you, when you don't eat meat, because meat is more dense and has more calories per ounce than a fruit or vegetable. So for example, if you eat a bowl of spinach, if you look on the back of the bag of spinach is not that high in calories, but meat is very high in calories. And let me take that back. I don't think meat is super high in calories, but meat has a very high fat content, especially if you get the cuts that are high in fat. So some people go to leaner cuts, but I'm saying, trust me, when you eliminate meat out of your diet, you will notice that it's easier to maintain your weight and to lose weight. And I'm going to get into why I think that is. Okay, the next reason, the benefits of not eating meat. When you're not eating meat, you're not ingesting toxins. So from my research, cooked foods and meat are very toxic for the body. And I think part of the reason is because meat takes a long time to digest in our body. I don't think we were meant to eat meat, and therefore our body, it takes so long to process and get through the system, and it's leaving behind a lot of negative things, like, okay, the chemicals and the hormones that they are pumping into the animals at these slaughterhouses. You are ingesting those chemicals, you know that, right? The antibiotics, whatever they're ingesting, you're ingesting. So, and also from a spiritual perspective, they're in these cramped environments, walking around their own piss and, you know, feces. They're miserable, they're unhappy, they're in fear, they're seeing their loved ones getting slaughtered in front of them. So they have a very bad energy that they're putting off, and you are consuming that energy, and you don't want to be part of that. You don't want anything to do with that. Okay, so the fact that it's leaving behind all that negative energy and all those chemicals and toxins, that now that's in your body now. Okay, so when you're not eating meat, you're not absorbing all that negative energy and all those negative toxins. Okay, the next one is you're not when you're eating meat, you're not ingesting live foods. Meat is dead. Cooked foods is dead. Now you might say, what are you talking about? What's the importance of this? Okay, the food is dead, so therefore you're not getting any nutrients or enzymes or vitamins out of it. So you say, okay, and well, the point of eating food is to give us minerals, nutrients, and vitamins and enzymes. Without that, you're pretty much eating dead food. It's like you're eating a cardboard, and all the food is doing is just building up waste and crap in your body. That's probably why you got a stomach, or big, you know, or probably the reason why you have extra weight on you, because this is just waste. It's just toxic waste. It has no benefit in your body. Okay, and I'm gonna do a video about how the human body is like a juicer. Yeah, I know, like, what you're talking about, and why I'm saying this is because when you eat the meat or whatever you're eating, your body's basically taking out the nutrients and vitamins in the water from that substance, and then the rest is being pushed out through urine and the number 2. So what is it if once you, let's say you eat a burger and then you urinate and you defecate? Okay, when you defecate, there's a lot, and I don't even mean to be nasty, but it's a lot in the toilet, as they say. Okay, so what did your body absorb? It's almost like you defecated out the whole burger. So what out of the burger did the body use for fuel? It's supposed to use the nutrients and vitamins. The body just takes the substance and it extracts what it needs from it. So if you have cooked your food, you have cooked this animal to death, it's dead. It don't have any nutrients or vitamins in it. So your body did not get anything beneficial from eating that meat. It didn't do anything for it. As a matter of fact, it drained it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do a part 2 to this. So let's go over the 4 ones. Okay. You're not killing innocent creatures and torturing them when you're not eating meat. Number 2, it's easier to lose weight or maintain weight when you're not eating meat. Number 3, you're not ingesting toxins when you're not eating meat. And number 4, when you're ingesting meat, you're not ingesting a live food. So the benefit of not eating meat with that would be that you're not eating dead food. Got me? So in part 2, we're gonna go over the next 4 benefits of not eating meat. Stay tuned.